Welcome to Ready Recap. I'm Ferg, joined here today with me. I got Coach PT. We got a recap of last week and what to expect for this week. This week we're going up against the Trimble Tech Bulldogs, but Coach, we're going to, like last week, sit down, talk to you, break down this week. What was thoughts coming out of that game?
Coming out last week, I knew it was going to be a fact-finding mission. ODY is a real good football team, been a good football team in the district for a long time. So being able to go against them, it was, like I said, a fact-finding mission. I think we went out, we was mentally tough, but again, the scoreboard didn't dictate of how I felt about, the game and things like that. Go in losing our QB1, and Donovan in the first quarter, a lot of people were shook up about it, but I think Josiah Jackson came in, as a backup, and he played really well. He played really well. Of course, you can see it was a little rust from it being his first start of the year. But other than that, I was more than excited to see, him come in and fill those roles and go in and play with composure. That was the biggest thing I can say about 15 going into the football game. He was very composed. I think the defense found their niche, in the second half. I would like to have, of course, been better on the offensive side of the ball, things like that, and making the makeables and controlling things with control. But again, all respect to ODY. They came out and they fought and they played really well, and they came out on top of their game. So those are things that we go back and just figure out what we can do better moving on in district. I told the guys everything we want out of this year, and being able to make the postseason, everything is still in front of us. So that game didn't really dictate who we are or define or what our schedule will be or what the achievement or success of our year will be from that game. I just want our guys to understand we got to take what we can from that game and build off of it.
The atmosphere around the defense has been going crazy because fans love a physical, fast defense.
Yeah.
What do you think about the defense so far?
Man, I think those guys are flying around. It was exciting to see a change. The first, 2 weeks of the season, two to 3 weeks of the season, we was more of a zone-based defense and keeping everything in front of us. Not a big pressure team, but to see us come out and be able to pin our hair back and blitz and pressure all over the field was really good to see. So seeing that and just seeing those guys physical and flying around. I had text messages from a lot of my friends saying, man, that defense is fast. So seeing those guys fast, fly around, and creating turnovers is definitely what I enjoy seeing from my defense.
We know that you love the Billy Boys, Coach.
Yeah.
What is one thing that you would say you encourage your Billy Boys to do each week?
Oh, most definitely, man. I love the Belly Boys. The reason why I love the Belly Boys, and for those who don't know, the Belly Boys is O-line and D-line. Those guys not going to get too many newspaper clippings, especially the O-line. Their name not going to be in the paper. D-line name not going to be in the paper unless you've done something wrong. So it's always good to take care of those guys because that's how games are won in the trenches. And I think our line is really starting to come together. It's really starting to gel together. Getting Pena back was real good, and seeing those guys gel together and being able to run the football. And then also with our D-line, those guys being able to stop the run. Having Raylan Carter be able to move inside, outside, and being a flexible player like that. And then we got Caleb Lazar as a young pup coming in, stepping up. So those guys really help the back end, really help guys like yourself catching interceptions. Of course, everybody sees Jalen Ferguson catching interceptions, Boswell, DJ catching interceptions. However, they don't see the pressure that's put on the quarterback from the D-line that helps you guys out and create those turnover opportunities for you guys.
As we make adjustments, Coach, what should we expect going into this week against the Trimble Tech Bulldogs?
Yeah, the biggest thing this week is just being able to ignore the noise of homecoming. I call it moms and moms. Moms and moms is the biggest thing this week. Everybody mom want to know about when the moms and the homecoming festivities and activities. So being able to just enjoy those things. I never take those things away from you high school guys. It's an experience. And you guys should be able to experience it, but at the same time be mentally tough enough to know that there's no homecoming without a football game. So being able to just enjoy those things and then being able to lock in come 7 o'clock on Thursday afternoon and go out there and win a football game and play tough, hard-nosed ball, play Southwest football and just establish our identity. That's the thing going forward week after week is establish our identity. Trimble Tech is a good football team. It's a good football team. They go out, they fly around, they show some funky formations on offense, and they show some funky formations on defense. So it's going to be formations and designs that we haven't seen all year. So just being able to adapt to that and go out and, again, play our style of football, gritty, hard-nosed football and just flying around with relentless effort. And if we do that, I think we'll come out victorious in this game.
As you guys know, this is homecoming week. Make sure you're at the game at Clark Stadium at 7 p.m. to watch the Raiders play against the Trimble Tech Bulldogs.
Go Raiders.